Now, one thing I like to do at this point is get a bit of sandpaper. You don't have to do this. If you haven't gotten it, it's fine. Just tear a bit off. Where there's a few little rough bits, I just like to give it a little polish. But, you know, dinosaurs are wrinkly, so it's fine. If you don't have any sandpaper, but something I like to do. But careful not to wear away the newspaper, because it can be a bit addictive once you start. Okay, see what I mean? Can't stop. Right, so you need to decide what colour you want to paint it. I'm using acrylic paint, system 3, but you can use any paint, it's fine. I mean, watercolour might not work, but it just might take a few more layers of paint to cover over the newspaper. Or you might not want to cover over the newspaper, you might like the look of newspaper. What I'm saying is, at this point, the decoration of it is really up to you. So, but as I said, I'm going to... You hear that dog? I'm going to try to paint it a very pale green, but first I'm going to give it one coat of a darker version first, just because I want to totally cover over the newspaper. Get right in there, all the nooks and crannies. I'm painting a darker green on first, then the eventual colour green I want it to be, just because darker colours will cover up the newspaper better. So then I'll paint a lighter coat on top of this. Depending on the paint you're using, you might only need to do one coat of paint. If I just wanted it to be this green, for example, it's fine. It's really covered up all the newspaper. But I like to give it a couple of coats anyway. Oh, I forgot that bit of foot. You need to leave that somewhere to dry, because then you're going to do second coat, or whatever, stripes, dots. You can do whatever you want here, it's your dinosaur. Just let the first coat of paint dry thoroughly first. So it's time for the second coat. Now this is where I'm going to mix the colour that I want. Oh, that's a lot of white. Oh yeah, it's just what I wanted. Okay. I think it needs a little bit of blue. That's the noisiest family. It's like this all day long. Leave this to dry, and then we'll paint the eyes on. If you had some googly eyes you preferred, you could stick them on. That'll look good. But I'm going to paint the eyes on, so the way I do it is just blob of white, let that dry, and finally the pupils. Okay, so this one is, he's kind of looking back over his shoulder, so there we have it, a papier-mache dinosaur. Thanks for watching. You can follow my Instagram. Well, I mean, that's where you found this, I suppose. But if you're watching this somewhere else, you can follow my Instagram, Matthew James Robbins. And yeah, post your dinosaurs, show me what you've made. Okay, bye.